Hello, I'm Mantastic and Fantastic, and today I'm going to be rolling lots more in the 20 Magic Stones Super Godfest. So, a little bit of a backstory. One of my longtime viewers has a very old account. It's been in existence since December 30th, 2013. So, we're getting close to 9 years. And this particular individual is incredibly patient and or doesn't log in that often, but they don't roll is the main point, because if we check the Magic Stone balance, we will see something truly spectacular. So, I am confident they've rolled in the past. They're not really playing much content necessarily. There's lots of stones they probably missed or could have acquired, but 4,652 Magic Stones. And we're going to roll a bunch of these. Not all of them, because that's probably excessive. But at the same time, they're missing virtually every card in this event. Like, they've got virtually no Godfest exclusives. So this is going to be quite an exciting time. And unfortunately, this particular individual is in school because they are a dedicated, studious individual. And they will have to watch this on YouTube. I don't know if they want me to reveal their identity. I forgot to ask. So for now, they're kind of hidden, so to speak. But with that being said, I'm also joined by Azza, who you can't hear because he probably muted himself, so it's not odd to hear two voices. But he's going to be marking down things that I actually roll, because who doesn't like seeing like live action? So he has like a way to like add like color on top of the icons. So with that being said, let the good times roll. There's potentially 232 rolls. I'm not going to do that much. I also cleaned out a couple hundred box space for them as well. Oh, I need to hold it. Okay, they actually have a Varroa, but my logic is more Varroas, more happiness. Great weapon assist. So, Azza's eating cabbage. Excellent. Hopefully you're dotting the Varroa as we speak. Oh yeah, look at that. This is going to be like a weird system for us. I don't know how he's going to like show multiple, but we're just tracking how many things got rolled in each column. But yes, Rain has the right idea. Jiria. But Rain has the correct idea. You should say hi to your future selves, ladies and gentlemen. So they've got two of these. Okay. When I said they have like virtually none of these cards, it was true. So Jiria. Hopefully that gets dotted as well. But yes. But Shadow, say hi to your future self. Excellent. Excellent, Pang Pang. I like your enthusiasm, as well as you, Shadow. Dun, 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 dun. Oh! I don't know. These clubs confuse me. But it's Kyo. And it's their first Kyo. As a general statement, I'm a huge fan of any time you roll something for the first time. In this account, many things are going to be the first time. Dank, Dirty Dan, that's a good idea. Blackbird! They have two Blackbirds, actually. I don't know. Okay. Maybe they just get really lucky in these free rolls, I feel like, somehow. Dun, 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 dun. Zeus Giga. Rain, but look at, they've been logging in for almost 9 years and basically just not rolling at all. Pretty spectacular overall. That's a Nautilus. We got a nice big boat, ladies and gentlemen. It's their first Nautilus. That's a big win. Like, to be fair, everyone thinks, oh, like, Nautilus not so great anymore. But at the same time, for someone who's basically not played anything, Nautilus is going to be unbelievably powerful. Like, it's only in, like, the current, like, MD, like, 3 and beyond, really, where, like, it's going to be a pain. Another Varroa somehow. That's interesting. Yes, Shadow. Pirtle at 6,000 stones, exactly. Like, Pirtle is definitely playing much more often compared to this individual, though, to be fair. Bum, ba-da-dum. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum. That's Hera Luna, ladies and gentlemen. Orb Skin, first time being acquired. Big win, of course, every time. And it comes out at level 120, which is pretty great for some cards where you'd actually use them in their form, and the 120 makes a difference. Some, like Sophie, Cecilia. Speaking of those, Sophie was just rolled. That's a big win because, in my opinion, this is a huge boon to like a newer account, so to speak, because it's a level 120, and then it's quite easy to actually evolve. So they can swap between all the colors. Whatever team that they're going to have, Sophie can actually just slide right on in. I have notifications turned off for recording. That's correct, Deck. Why do you ask? Oh, you're right. That part, yes. We are reaching higher and higher, ladies and gentlemen. They've got 2 reaches, but now this one's 120. So if I'm going to make a rainbow team for this account, reach is going to be a huge boon for that overall. Oh, it keeps glowing every time. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's Orihime. So, an incredibly new card. Definitely has merits, potentially. But triple color is problematic. But they have cool weapon assists. Very cool weapon assist. That's going to be a great thing. I think they have Polone or Polone, I don't know, on this account. But having more options for absorption cancellation is never a bad thing. Seawolf! They've got so many of the submarine watches. This is their first Seawolf. Big win overall. Like, lots of happiness right here. Bum, ba-da-dum. And if you're in chat, ladies and gentlemen, give Azza a little bit of a round of applause to keep encouraging him. He's doing a great job marking off stuff on the side. Jiria again! Welcome back to the stream. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, we got some applause from Shadow and Rain. We got Manoa, one of the most flexible weapon assists out there, but they just need to beat Shura 1. I'm pretty sure they haven't done that yet. Not yet, but they'll beat Shura 1. Like, they've got leaders that have the capacity to do so. Oh, look at that. Look at the love for Azza from Dank Dirty Dan and Listen Fally. We got another Blackbird, ladies and gentlemen. We're starting to develop a murder of crows. Fun fact, a group of crows is called a murder of crows. That seems quite ominous, to be fair. Sophie yet again! Well, in case you don't want to keep unevolving and re-evolving, ta-da! We've got Sophie again. But nice it was Cecilia, unfortunately. But you know what? New, it's... Never had Sophies before this event. We got Nell, ladies and gentlemen. Their first Nell. Pretty exciting times overall. Like, their monster boxing have so many more options. I feel like if I was going to try and build a team for them, just to clear as much content as possible, it's either going to be Rainbow or just take one of the submarines, and it's just much easier. Zella is going to be good because, well, Zella just got rolled, but for that Nautilus, maybe we're going to use Zella as a weapon assist for Nautilus teams because it's quite a desirable card for it. Manoa yet again. And hello and welcome back to the stream, Hollow Crown. How are you doing today? And you are here! Do you want your identity shown? Because I wasn't 100% sure, but welcome to the stream. I'm not going to yell that name out, but I think you do care. You don't mind, I feel, Frankie. Taula, thank you. Well, Taula yet, well, their second Taula, but the first of the rolling today. Go ahead. All right, it is Frankie EP 102. I am going to make a little bit of an adjustment here, ladies and gentlemen, just in case. I didn't know if you want your identity hidden or not. But yeah, we can flash your ID later on. How's that sound? Remind me. But I'm glad you managed to tune into this stream. They're graciously letting me roll on this account that they've been saving for several years. Nautilus, second Nautilus of the day. But yeah, if you can give a little bit of backstory, Frankie, that would be great, because I did say that this account's nearly 9 years old, and it's just been collecting stones patiently. He has many vehicles now, and Defang is doing quite well overall. It's a sword! Is that Celica? Remember, there was a time when Celica was a highly desirable Nautilus sub, and you know what? It still works. The thing is, anything that was good before is still just as good or better because buffs. Nautilus has received a buff since he first came out. So, like, in theory, this account has more potential. Fagan Rai for the first time! Big money. Fagan Rai has a great weapon assist because I don't think they can evolve their 10 draws. I saw a couple of 10 draws floating around in their monster box, but I don't think it's able to actually evolve them. So that's a Cloud Resist, Skill Boost, and Team HPs. One of the most long-lasting valuable weapon assists. Next roll is, oh, someone who I forgot existed, Artorias. Maybe one day Artorias will be useful. Maybe not. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum. Oh, we got Remu, ladies and gentlemen. Their first Remu. Like, anytime it's a first, it's a big win. And this account is going to catch up. Like, I've told stories of how, like, you, like, keep abreast of power creep. And generally speaking, the best way to do so is to roll another reach. We're reaching higher and higher with this account now, ladies and gentlemen. But what I was saying is that if you're not going to be playing the game too much, there's not too much merits to constantly, like, roll in every event if you're not really playing and trying to clear new content. So instead, you could be patient, save up. Now, this account is obviously on the very extreme end, but I got the impression that Frankie is excited to get their first Norza, but it's more so they're able to potentially, like, if they're going to start playing more nowadays, they get to roll in what is arguably the highest value event and start smashing through content. It's like a whole brand new game once again. Oh, another new Godfest exclusive whose name I can't pronounce. Hikoboshi. I don't have this on any of my accounts, and they have their first one again. Hollow Crown, they've been saving up. Frankie says they played a lot long ago, but never gave up in the game fully. Started to get addicted to the number getting higher and higher. Figured this is a good way to finally rip off the Band-Aid. What an interesting origin story. 4,500 plus stones, basically. Oh, Varroa number many now. This is the third Varroa of the day, ladies and gentlemen. How is that happening? Nathaniel, they can do so much stuff now. This account is growing. With every roll, it's advancing tremendously. So, like, my advice is, if you are a newer player, like, this event is great. Another Hera Luna was just rolled. Their second Hera Luna of the day. I'm kind of yelling the names out a lot because it helps Azza when he's marking. Alexander the Great, ladies and gentlemen. Their first Alexander of all time. So yeah, another option for Rainbow. Like, if you are patient and you are not intending to roll or play or not intending to play much in the given time, but you like the game, just collect stones and roll hard in big value events. Second Celica of the day. I didn't get enough water for this. Oh, second Norza. You know what? 2 Norzas is not bad at all because they can do, like, Norza stuff with that because it closes their own system. And Norza, since being released now, has 2 skill boosts and a better active skill. So that's pretty cool. Like, it's a self-system. It's easier to get going than, like, Seawolf's, Nautilus. And at this exact point in time, this account is not even, like, I don't think it's at Shura 1 by any means. And, like, Norza can still beat Shura 1. So, like, there's no need to run, like, the higher, like, difficulty to transform stuff when Norza is probably going to do enough if you can, like, pair with someone who gives... That's a Fagan ride that just got rolled. If they can pair with someone who gives either auto follow attack or plus comms. I forgot which one Norza is missing. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Sophie number 3. Look at this. So we've got 3 Sophies and 3 Varroas, ladies and gentlemen. This is actually a pretty good thing that you're doing as actually on the side, especially when there's a lot of rolls. This is actually not a bad way to track it and keep the video going at a fast rate. I think this is their first Priscilla. It is their first Priscilla. And welcome back to the stream, Dad. How are you today? Dum, da-da-dum. It's another Nautilus. They can almost have a self-independent game of Battleship now. How many ships are in Battleship? Because they've rolled 3 Nautili, 2 Blackbirds, and 2 Seawolf. Well, no, 1 Seawolf. No Oak. Oh, that's another Taula, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, another Taula was just acquired. It's interesting to see like how there's some cards that just are not being rolled. Like anything new is great that they've never had. That's another Kyo, isn't it? That is another Kyo. Dun 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 bum dun dun dun. Just be something new. Akine. You know what? As far as weapon assists go, this is a pretty nice weapon assist, and just in this form, their regular evolution, the thing that can be made with ease, it's a great sub for Rainbow teams. So, more options for their building Rainbow box. They have Reach, they have Akine, they have Alexander. Like, they have Rainbow options, potentially, if that's a playstyle that they desire. That is Fasca, their first Fasca, I'm pretty sure. Great times all around. The first time you get anything is always meaningful. Bum, 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 bum. Mm-hmm. Oh, Rex. They won't be able to get the gems to make the cool evolutions, but they got their first Rex. That's a pretty big deal overall. Mm-hmm. If he gets Noctaria. Oh! Their first Cecilia, ladies and gentlemen. Outstanding choice. So, kind of like Sophie, the fact that they can swap between the evolutions with great ease is amazing for accounts, because you may not have enough subs of a particular color, and Cecilia can be any color you desire. She comes with a varying super resist, large personal damage. It's a great card all around. And Blicky Ricky, welcome to the stream. There was 4.5k to start. And yes, SSJ Goku. Frankie has been generous enough to let me cast and share the screen for their device, or for their account. Grandis! Their first Grandis, ladies and gentlemen. And they haven't rolled for years, and they've just been saving free stones over and over for almost 9 years. I took a little gander through their box initially. There wasn't that much. Another Rex, ladies and gentlemen. Another Rex. Won't be able to beat the 7-star Gem Rush for a while, I'm pretty sure, but maybe one day. I don't think the gems are tradable. Pretty sure they wouldn't be. Another Cecilia. There was 0, and now we got 2 within the span of 4 rolls or so. I know, Goku. I'm going to throw up their friend code at some point as well. Or maybe I can throw up the friend code in the middle of the rolling video. Oh, Taula, welcome back to the stream. Only seen you a few times already today. So yeah, we're going to throw up their friend code so people can, add them if they desire. And then I'll probably throw out the code at the end of the video. It's almost like an ad midway through. Kind of like what YouTube does. But it's an ad for someone we like. So this is something we want to see, right? Alrighty. If you're on the YouTubes or the internets, you're able to pause that. Back to the rolling, ladies and gentlemen. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-dum. Yeah, I realize you can pause YouTube videos. Fagan Rye, well, okay. 1 was great, 3 is now getting excessive. It's a great weapon assist, but I don't really foresee myself needing that many. Valkyrie Seal. Arguably one of the best subs out there, but they've got one from some time before. But they won't be able to evolve them, but that's nice that they have another one. Because you want 2 Valkyrie Seals, because you want 1 in every color. Nautilus yet again, ladies and gentlemen. We are feeling a little naughty. If I was There was a Santa Claus out there, I feel like this account might be on the naughty list. I don't know what they did wrong, but 4 Nautilus, pretty outrageous. It is definitely going to become fodder. Another Zella. Hey, you know what? You know what Nautilus likes? Zella's weapon assist. So why not? Thank you, Gung Ho, for giving the cards back to back yet again. So many of them. Dun, 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 dun. Albrecht. I think this is their very first one. Big money. Can't evolve them yet, but the fact that they have it means when they start playing content, they're going to have a much better time. Shelling Ford. That is an exciting weapon assist. It's their first Shelling Ford. Why do I get excited? Because of the red weapon. I'm quite confident they don't have good options for weapon assists. And with a Shelling Ford weapon assist like this, you get 4 turns of delay and a skill boost, 60% poison resist. It's going to be a massive boon to tackling content. So, like, whatever team they're playing, they can have more time to transform or bridge the second transformation. Another Blackbird, ladies and gentlemen. We would like a Daytona or Oak, but that murder of crows is definitely growing. Oh, I can't pronounce it. It's that new thing. Hikoboshi. Another one. I have 0 on my accounts. I'm a little jealous. 2 turns of haste when they transform. Lots of 3-color attributes. Only drawback is it's 3 specific colors, so I'm not quite as excited about that aspect. But you know what? Maybe they can make self-looping, actually. Hikoboshi. I will try that defang. Athena Non. So many orb skins. I don't personally use orb skins, but Frankie now has many more. Frankie is currently studying in class right now. They're going to definitely watch the YouTube video later. But let's all give a round of applause for Frankie for letting us use all these stones. Years and years of savings. Shelling Ford. You know what? It's great weapon assist. More is more options. Like I said, I don't think they have very good options for weapon assists. And it's going to make a big difference. We got some applause from Shadow Ran 099. Rain, Listen, Fally. Another Priscilla, ladies and gentlemen. Dun, dun, dun. And Azza, who's also, you can't hear, but he's off on the side making dots on monsters. Doing a great job there. Keeping the rolling video flowing in real time. Orihime again, ladies and gentlemen. So, I'm thinking they can self-pair themselves, and with enough Orihimes and Hikoboshis, they can have an active skill loop that makes their orbs. So, that may make life very easy. So that's pretty outrageous when I think about it. Because, multiple turn cooldowns, that sort of idea. Lavril Levine. No, it's just Lavril. Another great Rainbow Leader option. If they get Raffine and they really want to play with spinners, maybe. But 5 all attributes can be challenging, but their first one is great. Valkyrie Seal once again, ladies and gentlemen. Their second of the day. Sophie once more. So right now it's Sophie and Nautilus in the lead for the most duplicates. But almost all these cards have... Oh, another Fagan Rai. Okay. Well, actually, I spoke too soon. Fagan Rai now has 4 copies as well. Frankie says their buddy has been playing with them since the start. He's definitely going to need help to sort through all this. Another Priscilla, ladies and gentlemen. Is that 4 Priscillas? Wow. No, it should be 3 Priscillas. They only own 3 Priscillas. Not sure. Oh, never mind. It's... her red sub-attribute makes me think it's a dot. You're correct, Azza. You're good. Another Cecilia. Okay. Well, there's that. So there's still definitely cards out there that they don't have. But I am a strong believer... Okay, Fagan Rye. We've got our first 5 in Fagan Rye. I'm a strong believer that having at least 2 copies of any given Godfest exclusive is great. So, nothing wrong about getting a second. Getting your another Towla may be a little questionable. So, we've got 4 Towlas from this Godfest already. That's interesting, Deck, despite that Nautilus was one of your first... Like, it's your last one to get dupes of. Oh, that's Ina. I reckon. I know that if it shows up as a sword, it's going to be that Draco Blader series. They had one from before, but it's okay. It's the first one in this Godfest. Saline. That's a big... Well, it's always good to get more Salines because more hats or weapon assists. Like, some Godfest exclusives are very good to get lots of duplicates of. Saline is one of those because more hats is good. Another Ina, ladies and gentlemen. Another Ina. Boom. It's almost tiring rolling. I'm trying to roll pretty fast. And we're still, like, not that far in. Zeramax. No, this... Okay, another Towla. Holy fish cakes. No, because Zeramax, Towla... Saline, they had one pre-existing. This account had some cards to begin with. Not many, but some. Oh, Katya? Is that Katya? Yes, I don't know, actually. 1 second. Katya. First Katya they've acquired. Another orb skin. Excellent. No, the dots are only counting what's been rolled today. Or rolled on the rolling part here. Shelling Ford. Okay, so I said they have great weapon assists. They have 3 different forms. I guess you can make one of every form. Deck, I think maybe like 2,000 stones is probably what I'd say. Because let's say there's another exciting collab. Like, I don't know if it's necessary to roll that much at once. Like, this is absolutely nutty when I think about it. Another Remu has been acquired. But Deck, I think it would be like maybe 2,000 or so stones in. Because let's say another collab arrives, Zella once again. Then we can roll extremely hard in that sort of idea. I'm not even quite sure how much space I made. I made a good amount of space, though. Maybe probably a lot more. Oh, I think that's their first Echidna. Or Sara. Yeah, another orb skin acquired. Like, there's still enough new stuff to be had that it's still worth this account rolling. Because, like I said, 2 copies of any Godfest exclusive is, I feel like, kind of the bare minimum. I would never trade away and go below 2. Now it's another Zella. This is excessive at this point. So definitely some of those Zellas would be sacrificed as it's got a big swoosh going on. Oh, Linus. First Linus. This is good. Like I said, new is new. Like, I don't know if this account is going to want to use them as subs, but the more options they have, the easier time it's going to be. And the fact that it's 120'd saves them so many resources. I hope Raphine comes out eventually. Athena Non. Decknast 16 times... So it's basically like 30, a bit less than 30% to get something new. That's pretty good. That's still good odds. And the fact is, every miss Shelling Ford is trade fodder. So 4th Shelling Ford has been acquired. Another Cecilia. Remember at the beginning of the rolling, I was saying it'd be nice if Cecilia would come to the stream? Well, she came. And she brought a lot of twins. Or triplets. Or quintuplets, I guess. Don't be another Cecilia. It's another Orihime. I don't even get 1. This guy's got 3. So he's got weapon assists. He could be transformed. Yep, there are 3 turn cooldowns to make their... Yep, there's that. Frankie. Well, to be fair, like, we can do this again in the future for other events is the idea. We'll see. Like I said, okay, another Zell. Like, every roll in this is good. So, like, in theory, like, it's never bad to roll in this event. It's always going to be good. And especially for you missing so many stuff, it's better, of course. Because anytime it's new or the second copy, Royal Oak. Big money right there, ladies and gentlemen. Big money. I like Royal Oak personally. I like blue stuff. That's just my personal bias. Like, that's huge. Like, your first Royal Oak. Like, there's still, like, Submarine Bingo. You're right. No, they haven't got Daytona yet. Oh, we got another Fasca. Has any line been filled out? I don't think there's a bingo anywhere, is there? I know, Shadow, we need the Vroom Vroom. Remember when I was rolling, I had so many Vroom Vrooms. We'll get Vroom Vroom to complete the collection. Alj would also complete a different collection. Grandis. Technically, getting Alj would also create a bingo, so to speak. Come on, Daytona, Alj will bingo something. Norza again. Okay, well, 2 Norzas are great in a team. A third, I guess, could be a weapon assist. Wait, they already bingoed the Hera Luna and Rex line, actually. There is a bingo already. Mermaid and Succubus. I am so jealous. I don't have this on either of my accounts. Look at that. 6 skill boosts. Outrageous. Outrageous. I don't know if they'll have a good way to make orbs as easily, though, unfortunately, but they have it, so I'm jealous. Daytona! Vroom, vroom, vroom! Let's go! Robot bingo. Vroom, vroom, ladies and gentlemen. Beermeister, I don't know if it will be necessary because I don't think they're going to make use of it enough, in all honesty. Like, Thanos is like, oh, first Klaus. Oh, they bingoed the last row as well. Because with Thanos, like, it's incredibly good for Alt MD4, but that's, like, way, way out there for this account. And, yeah. Nocteria. They're cleaning up. They're actually... Well, to be fair, they've rolled a boatload of times, actually. So, yeah, they've rolled a boatload of times. Priscilla, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of bingos going on. So, Madhu hasn't been acquired. Mieta... Linus again, ladies and gentlemen. Dun, 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 dun. Valkyrie Seal, ladies and gentlemen. Dun, 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 dun. Varroa. So more hats. Many hats. So it's an interesting distribution of cards. There's still some missing. Meredith is another big one missing. Mieta, brand new. Brand new Mieta. Fantastic times. I think Raffine is the best one to get that's left, I feel, in terms of new stuff. Meredith also is good too. Madhu, is that their first Madhu? I think it's the first Madhu of the stream. So that is pretty exciting. So a bingo on the Great Witches. Great Witches? I think it's Great Witches. Zella once again. Is that 6 Zellas? Wow. I guess they heard we got a lot of Nautilus. So they heard you like Rose. So we'll give you Rose on Rose. Valkyrie Seal. Okay, 4 of them is getting borderline excessive. Alrighty, a couple more rolls I feel. Because I feel like we're just getting like so many duplicates. And I feel like just in case there's other cool collabs, maybe Monster Hunter might be fun to roll and who knows. Because I think that's a collab we should get. Klaus once again. Second Klaus is always nice. Second is good. I don't know, deck, if they do or not. I didn't check. Nocteria number 2. Now they can use them as a leader, or they can use them as weapon assists. They've got so many options. I wish I had Nocteria, kind of-ish. There was a period in time where I wanted Nocteria. Oh, another Hikoboshi. So they got 3 of these now. Weapon assist with lots of poison resist. And 3 turns of haste. Spicy, spicy times indeed. Frankie, LJ, bingo on there. Okay, so I feel like you've got basically everything but Raphine, really. It's just Meredith and Raphine, Zerog, Infinity, and Yuri. Is that all that's missing? Oh, I guess Kiori, who trolled me hard. So we got almost every card in this event. And I think that's a pretty good stopping point, like 2,000 or so stones. Pretty great. Pretty great overall. Oh yeah, Saphira, Yurisha, you're right. Don't know why I didn't see those. So they're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cards out of, what, 50-something? 7 cards are missing. Not that bad. Frankie says 1 more. 1 more it is, ladies and gentlemen. So 7 out of 53 have been not acquired. Vroom, vroom, ladies and gentlemen. Vroom, vroom. Second Daytona. That's actually still a win in my book because I like at least 2 of everything personally. Maybe 1 more. Still 7 out of 53 missing. Bum, ba-da-dum. Oh. Artorias. No weapon assist. Maybe one day he'll be amazing, but for now we're going to forget that you... Kind of like if Taylor Swift met Artorias, she would say to him, I forgot that you existed. Because that's exactly how I feel sometimes. Nell. Second Nell of the day. Okay, 1 more roll and then we'll stop. Still, pretty great times overall. Pretty magical. Dun, 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 dun. Madoo. Alrighty, so about 2,000 stones were spent. More than 2,000, I think. Pretty magical. Like, look at the distribution. So, only missing Raphine, Yurisha, Saphira, Kiori, Yuri, Zerakor, and Meredith. And in theory, if they have their tokens, they could acquire everything but the Meredith. So, there's the potential that this account could have every Godfest exclusive depending on the token overlap and whatnot, on how many tokens exist for them. Pretty outrageous overall. So, with that being said, let us give a big thank you to Frankie in the comments and chat as well, along with Azza for their dedicated dotting. Lots of dotting was done. Thank you. No, don't get rid of it. But yeah, so hopefully this video provides you with some insight as to what you can do if you're patient for 9 years and you rolled tons in a highly lucrative event. This account just went from virtually nothing in their box to basically being able to assemble a lot of teams just from the Godfest exclusives and the weapon assist that they can offer. So with that being said, hopefully all you lovely ladies and gentlemen out there have a truly fantastic day. I wish you all the best luck in your own pad adventures, and happy puzzling. Thank you all.